Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Hawaii. Last time we were, apparently the Americans' planes went there. And very interesting. So yeah, last time we were invading things. I think I'm just going to entrench all of those troops there. Except for you, who is going to take Kenora, sorry, not Kelowna. Kelowna is already in my possession. Has been for a while. Also excuse the Facebook, because that's apparently just going to happen, because there are people talking on my Facebook, and I forgot to turn my Facebook. Actually, I'll pause this and then disable my Facebook. There, okay, now my Facebook will not interrupt me like it enjoys to for some reason. Oh yeah, tanks. So we're producing units at a fairly high rate now, which is good. Very, very good. We're going to need all the units we can get to attack the capital. The capital city. So, you know, the more we produce units, the better off we are going to be in the end. So, definitely a plus here. There's a tank. Tank is not allowed to live. You go take Kenora, Ontario, as you should. There you go. Well, keep him entrenched in there, I think, for a little while. I'm concerned about the effect that trying to take Thunder Bay is going to have, because that could be interesting, actually. Also, I just realized all the supply here is going to be completely cut off, besides what comes out of that hydro. So I might want to take the hydro just out of interest. I suppose. But yeah, I'm really interested how close I can get without those guys coming after me, because, like, yeah, those guys are going to come after me. Kind of interested if I should just poke my head into, like, the maritime provinces and see what happens. And, you know, take over Halifax and stuff. Because they're going to send more units. That's just going to happen. That much I know for sure. Oh, look at that. We produced another fucking unit. I should just entrench these units here, because in all honesty, that's where I'm technically going to go afterwards. So I will just entrench them here, because I'm going to be taking this, all this stuff here. So, you know, all the resource heaviness. Same with the tanks. We'll entrench them there as well. I'm just waiting for that. I'm just waiting for them to move and be like, he's not doing what we expected him to do. Should we open fire? It's getting very close to Thunder Bay. In fact, they're bombing Thunder Bay. It's not really what I want to do. I want to be able to control Thunder Bay, if at all possible, please. Thank you. Go to repair, that's cool. Going back to Winnipeg to do that. Awesome. And apparently he can't take it. He cannot take it. There we go, we took it. Are they sending that? Are these being sent? Are they coming to combat me? I sure as hell hope so. I don't know where else they're gonna go. I guess I'll just keep those units there. I had to wait for the other ones to come down anyway, so. Like, those tanks are slow. And these guys are fairly slow. Oh my goodness. Plus I'm still producing units, so, you know. I'm not sure how many, we have 130 apparently total. 132 total. We have a Bradley in there and a large plane of some sort. Canada is not happy with what I'm currently doing. At all. Yeah, really, really pissed off. That's for sure. How many units do I have? 1,600. Alright, we're going to disable that, and we're also going to disable that. They keep sending, like, one unit at a time from, like, their big pool of units here, which is funny, because they could just send all of them and probably overpower me, to be quite honest. So, I don't understand their whole tactic there. Like, at all. Doesn't make any sense to me. Looks like they're done sending units. I guess. I don't know. The States is going to supply me here. This is all supplied. This has nothing in it. So Canada's going to lose just from that. They're going to lose this chunk. That's for sure. Should just send these guys in here. Take over the hydro facility. Why not? Like, we may as well. We're here. I mean, I can use the planes to definitely bomb. Send more units. Please. I don't want to have to face all of them all at once. It's not something I want to do. Send the planes in there to help them bomb. Just get that over with as quickly as possible. There we go. They're not too damaged. That won't take too long to repair. Thank God. Thank God. That's going to leak here in a minute. Question is, could I take up north here? Could I take, like, Long Lac? And I think that's Kapuskasing. Oh, it's Hearst. Now they have Timmins. They don't have Kapuskasing, Ontario? What a bunch of jerks. That is up here, right? Kapuskasing somewhere along here. I have Wawa. Moosonee. Why don't they have Kapuskasing? Kapuskasing is definitely a, you know, big enough, I would say, to be on here if fucking Wawa, Ontario is. Like, come on. Jesus. Get with the times, man. I'm gonna keep moving these guys forward. Because there is nothing so far to make me not want to. I'll actually send those guys there. Produce another unit? Yeah, look at that. Just producing units left, right, center, left. Q. Where's he at? There he is. Why hasn't that one produced anything? I thought that one would be. It's not producing anything? Production 0 to 0. That's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted at all. I didn't want air either. There we go. Okay, 31 days. Alright, there we go. Trying to tell me about fucking Saskatoon. I don't give two shits about Saskatoon. Well, I mean, it'd be nice to have that up and running, and we're 3,000, so we're not far off. Like, you know, we're closer than we could be. They're only going to send them in 1s and 2s. I may as well just keep going now. Oh, that's not a tank. Dude, they have another tank. Wow. Wow. I didn't expect them to have a tank. No, I did, actually, because it's quite... It's in this day and age, like, most militaries have tanks. That is a fact of life. I really don't want to take over power hydro facilities because they take a long time and way too much money to actually build. Like, way too much money. Like, an absorbent amount. I'm still taking land, too. My supply... excuse me, my supply is still quite high, and that's really, really funny. Because I shouldn't be still taking land. Oh my goodness. That's really bad. Oh well, whatever. Not my problem. What would happen if I took Fort Mac? How much of Canada's west would I still have? Oh, you cheeky fucks. You think that you can do that? Oh, no, you cannot. You will be completely annihilated, and so will your airplanes there. Yeah, you got nothing. You have absolutely nothing. I also said that I would want to disable this. Disable. What? We'll keep that enabled. Why not? We have the... Oh, 4,600. Alright, let's bump you to existence. Can't do that yet. What? Sure. So now we have Saskatoon producing units. Good, 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 good. That Bradley is now repaired. Oh, look. They're trying to send up things to give them supply. What a fucking funny idea. How about we blow that supply into the friggin' water? By destroying it, is what I meant. Like that was clear enough. It's funny because we're actually starting to get a military that we can actually activate all of our things. Like, next will be actually naval fabrication and air fabrication. Air fabrication being the first one, because I think we need to produce some air fabrication things. By air fabrication things, I mean fucking airplanes. Oh, hello, piranha. What are you doing? I feel like I should move south and take Wawa and such, but I feel like at the same time that might not be the best idea. I have no idea. I don't know. I should just send, I guess, the next unit that comes there, which will be Slowpoke McGee over here, just to take those couple towns in the north, and then I just move south through Wawa. Thing is, to move south through Wawa means I'm probably going to have to come up through Sault Ste. Marie, which is fine. I can do that. There's nothing in it. It's not like it would take any of my fucking time. I probably should just do that, because, like, I can just send a unit up to Wawa, take Wawa, have this unfortunate fella take north here, so take Hearst and Longlock instead of fucking Kapuskasing. Again, don't know why Kapuskasing isn't there. Should fucking be, but it ain't. You can, you know, your guess is as good as mine, to be quite honest. I might actually be able to make it down to Wawa, to be honest. I don't know. See what happens. See how the supply goes. It's keeping up a little bit, I guess, from help from Thunder Bay, but oh, don't ask me. I ain't no scientist. I ain't no supplyist. All I know is I'm pissing the Canadians off royally. It's quite funny. I can hear my dog barking, and I know my mom has gone and taken the other dogs for a walk. Because she always, like, whines about it. Yeah, supplies, like, dwindling. That's not good. I'll have to take Sault Ste. Marie. Take it after this, this guy here, this tank, decides he wants to play ball. Die. Come on, tank. Hurry up. I want to kill you. Can I kill you with millions I have? Evidently I can. So, how do I do that? No! No! This is very bad. It's so bad that we actually have to stay here now because there's a fucking recreation unit coming up. Recon, I know it's recon. I say recreation. So I guess I have to, like, entrench down here in Minneapolis and then go over. It's fine, whatever. I can dig it, I guess. Come on. You sly son of a bitch. That is not taking over my land at all. Come here. Come closer. I'm literally just going to bomb you if you don't move. All that's going to happen here is you're going to die. You're not even going to try to make a difference. You're just like, oh, well, we'll protect it. They can't move any farther. What if I send planes? How about that? Dick. Oh, look at that. You died. You shithead. Alright, let's entrench there. There we go. We'll go backwards now. Let's see what may or may not have produced. That produced. That will send here. What's going on up there? Wow, 4 of them have produced. It's a lot. No tanks, but we do have those. We have no new tanks. We have a lot of Abrams tanks, though, so that's, I guess that's alright. I thought he was going to attack, and he apparently didn't. Oh, shit! More of them are trying to go down in there. Like, the ones from, like, the Maritimes and stuff. Like, we have to continually try to pile into one fucking boat that's already full. Where is he going? Oh, looks like he's trying to get down there. My question is are they allies with the Americans? Canada is not allies with the American Union, which means that ship cannot get out of there, because that strip of water is owned by the Americans, That ship can't leave, and that ship can't enter. That's probably what's going on there. That's really funny. Because, yeah, it's just really funny, because it's just stupid. It's quite pathetic, actually. Although, quite dangerous, because if they ever decide they want to release all of those, I'm fucked beyond belief, so, you know, let's hope they don't decide to do that. How are you all going to get there? You are all going to get there that way. Okay, you do that. It'd be really nice if the Americans just decided they wanted to go to war with the Canadians, because that would make my life 10 times fucking easier. Because the Americans eventually would react and send all of these units, which I'm sure they have more of. Plus, it would tire out the Canadian units completely, because, I mean, they just get so far and have to stop. So, because there's just, you know, they just would get damaged. They'd have to repair. And that's when I come in and be like, haha, fuck you. I already own half your country. Well, not technically half your country. You still have way more than half. Actually, how much do the Russians own? 18 million square kilometers. Who did they take over to get that much more land? Mongolia? No, Mongolia still exists. I didn't think they had that much. I thought it was only like 16 million or something. I don't know. Don't ask me questions. Oh, dude, the Russians... I haven't looked at Europe in a while, so I guess while those units are moving, who's going to shoot who here? Russians are at war with Azerbaijan, Bajan, whatever you want to call the man. Apparently the Russians do have units in the Caucasus. I didn't think they would by now. They're still at war with the Ukraine, and the Ukraine is still holding them off quite well. Still at war with Poland, and Poland is doing things. I don't think either of them are in any position at all to fight any sort of lengthy war with each other. They appear to be at war with Latvia, but Latvia appears to have been able to fight them off, which is kind of sad. Same with Estonia. Estonia's literally kept the same fucking border it had the entire damn time. And it looks like the finish of I've actually got with the war with Sweden. Oh, so it's Norway. Interesting. I forgot I was on that game mode. Germans have made no front lines at all, though they are bombing the ever-loving fuck out of Belgium. Poor Belgium. I feel bad for them. And Italy and the French still trying to fight over Marseille. Nothing's changed. Nothing has changed at all. Europe is very boring after a while. You know, everybody's just killed everybody else, so it's just like, well, what's the point? Let's take over. Salt. No, salute, Saint Marie. Oh my god, they're reacting. They are reacting. They are sending the unit types that can shoot the bullets. I classify that as a Class Q reaction. I don't know, actually. So we're just gonna blow them up, because that's what we do. Because they're fucking stupid. Continue to send units, please. I would, well, I welcome the introduction of the unit into my domain. The more units you send, the happier I get. I'll just keep him there. I want to send units up to Wawa. Let's send you up to Wawa. Can you take land? Yes, you can. Take you up to Wawa. I want you to have Wawa. Have Wawa. Be the Wawa. Makes no sense, but whatever. Took Wawa, that supply will dwindle down to absolutely pathetic numbers, and by pathetic I mean nothing at all. Oh, they're trying to send another tank. How cute. What's that town exactly? Elliott Lake. I guess we'll move there, because I think that's more stable. With Sault Ste. Marie, they could technically just bypass. And then we'd also be in striking distance of Sudbury. Yeah, see, he's just going to go that way, because he's a fucking cocksucker. However, we do have something else called fucking airplanes. Oh, wow. That's fine. I can still kill you. Listen, airplanes, you can stop now. You can go back to the Thunder Bay. It's fine. Go back to Thunder Bay, I said. You, however, go to Hearst, a town I have never heard of before, but apparently is here. Yet Kapuskasing is not, unless Hearst is Kapuskasing in 2020. Or Long Lac is. I have heard of Long Lac. I guess I have to give Long Lac that. I have heard of it. It is not something that is, you know, not existent in anything. What is supplying around Wawa is my question. I assume everything, but... They evidently have a very strong supply coming from Sudbury and North Bay. And Timmins. I'll have to take Timmins. I don't want to take Timmins. Timmins is annoying. Oh, look at that. The Canadian supply has actually overtaken my own. Tisk tisk. Because there is no supply there. Christ, is it that hard to get supply nowadays? However, I think if I take over Timmins, I think I'll be okay. I think that supply will start to dwindle enough. I need a supply. Transport Hercules over there, please. Thank you. Let's entrench just north of Sault Ste. Marie. Nothing's going to react to that because why not? How are you going to get there? Oh, don't get killed. Don't get killed. Let's go. Let's try and go around. Let's go around that. And we'll have you entrench in Timmins, Ontario, everybody. So we now have most of the northern towns. I don't know how supply is going to react to that. I mean, they still have Moosonee, I guess, but, I mean, really. Don't know what protection Moosonee is really going to give them. They are sending units to try and take back Timmins, though. I give them the credit of attempting, at the very least. It's more than most have done. I guess I should try and steb them away. Take Elliott Lake. Do I have any more units on the production? That tank has produced. Hooray. Go to Sault Ste. Marie. Orangutan. 4 more of those have produced. Like they're just producing in unison. Alright, good. So we fought them off. So we have the main towns. It's just that Ontario's cities are definitely fucking producing all of the supply for the north. I think once I take North Bay, you'll see a supply cut. Like, especially if I take North Bay, you'll see a supply cut. One trench in Elliott Lake. Sudbury is going to be a bit of an issue. I'm surprised they're not sending more units after me. This is kind of outrageous, actually. I also wonder what would happen if I blew up the Hamiltons, both of them. Would they disperse here, or would they stay entrenched? I'm not sure. I'm very curious to see what would happen in that situation, but I'm not very inclined to actually do that because, you know, the threat of absolute destruction that comes with that. It's definitely a thing that we should, yeah, sure, I'll sell you goods. Yeah, sure, I'll sell you goods too. 5,000, we should be able to actually... Is that... Did they... I just... No. No, it's not something we do. We will activate that. Hooray, hooray, which took, I believe, 5,000. Let's make sure that the production in this facility is not absolutely fucking stupid shit. Let's produce some tanks. We do need some tanks. So produce some tanks. As far as air production goes, we don't really have a lot. I think bombers are definitely going to be something we require, though, so I guess we'll produce Nighthawks. Mind you, that'll take forever to get any sort of sizable Nighthawk force. So, really not holding out for anything spectacular here. Definitely not. And my main concern is running out of supply even through Sault Ste. Marie to get to Sudbury. Sudbury is going to supply us okay, I guess, but it's not going to do us well. Cities in the west haven't done us all that well either, to be quite honest with you. Quite honest, I feel like I'm in some sort of prejudice of supply. I have, like, none whatsoever anywhere, and it's just saddening. Oh, good, tanks. It is quite saddening that I don't have anything tanky. So, barracks. We have none, so we're going to have to build a barracks here. It's just going to have to happen. I should have built it in Elliott Lake. What am I doing? We can still do that, actually. Military, barracks, build in Elliott Lake. We will scrap this one. Cancel construction, please. Thank you. I fuckered it up. I need the supply somewhere else. But I think I'm going to end this video here. Next time, we're going to go after, like, Sudbury North Bay and try to counter whatever the hell they decide to throw at us, because they'll start throwing stuff at us. Don't worry about that. They have a little bit this time. They just haven't thrown a lot at us for some reason or another. Why is he trying to go through there? That is a very odd way to go. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And, yeah, peace.